My name is Anne, and for the middle grade book, we're going to be looking at the book George by Gino. This is a sweet, funny book about someone named George who is in the 4th grade. George is transgender and he hasn't told anybody about it yet. One thing I loved about this book is that although other characters use male pronouns when they talk to George, when we get to hear from his own perspective, he uses she, her pronouns. This book gives the reader a glimpse into what it can be like as a transgender child growing up. George's class finishes the book Charlotte's Web by E.B. White and will perform a play in front of the school and also another performance in front of the parents. She desperately wants to be Charlotte so bad, but she's afraid of what other people will think or say. She's bonded with the very kind spider. So we'll be reading an excerpt from that. Mrs. Udell leaned against her giant desk, reading to her 4th grade class from a tattered copy of Charlotte's Web by E.B. White. She wore her shiny black hair in a loose bun, and wooden earrings dangled from her long earlobes. In her seat by the window, George couldn't listen. She couldn't think. Charlotte, the wonderful, kind spider, was gone, and nothing was good. The whole book was about Charlotte helping save the runt pig, Wilbur, and then she goes and dies. It wasn't fair. George pushed her fists into her eyes, rubbing until rows and rows of tiny triangles twirled and twinkled brightly in the darkness. A tear dropped onto George's book and spread into a spiderweb on the page. She breathed in carefully, trying not to make a sound. Shallow breath followed shallow breath until she was dizzy. She inhaled deeply, and as she did, she sniffled loudly. George heard whispers clear in the quiet room. "Huh, some girl is crying over a dead spider." "That ain't no girl, that's George." "Close enough," followed by laughter. George does try out for the role of Charlotte, but does she get it? And is she able to tell anyone about who she really is? Find out these questions and more when you read George by Gino. Thank you very much.